Sorry, my game just messed up. Um, so I don't think I got the last bit recorded. But anyway, we walked out of our room and we took a right and we saw Black Swan. I'll just replay the dialogue.
Hey, we meet again, sleepyhead.
What's Miss Black Swan doing here?
Nothing, Miss March. I noticed she was awake and wanted to check to see how she was doing.
I'm pretty sure the last time we saw Black Swan, um, she, Acheron, Boot Hill, Don Hung were going to warp away from the planet we're on. So the fact that she's here meant either they did that and came back within the time frame we were in the choir, or this is Sparkle trying to be
Though the strike from the general was
suspicious.
timely, its destruction was also immense. When emanators collide, ordinary people inevitably suffer. But, luckily for them, the dreamscape is my home turf. Thankfully, I managed to get everyone out before the harmonious choir collapsed.
Oh, so that's what happened! Thank you, Miss Black Swan!
And if she hadn't done that, what would have happened to us?
Don't mention it.
We would have
After
just been
all,
stuck there.
I wouldn't want to see such precious memories vanish. You're heading to see your friends, aren't you? Would it bother you if I walked with you for a short while?
What precious memories? Do you mean like us as people? Or would we have lost our memory, quote unquote, dying in there?
Of course not. But you're not planning on doing something like last time, are you?
Why would you think that? I've never harbored any ill intentions. Well, not when you were around, anyway.
If you're not Sparkle, you're being suspicious for no reason. Alright.
Himiko and Mr. Yang are probably still busy. Let's go look for Don Hung first.
Okay. Hello? Standing there at the end of the hall like you're from The Shining?
Look, he's still talking to that cowboy.
What? You're awake. How do you feel?
I'm still talking. Did you meet the cowboy? What?
Well, fork me. You must be that Stellaron they were talking about.
Something like that. Why do you have to blab about everything? Fork, huh? I prefer spooning. That's actually... I'm kind of curious what they say if I say this.
Allow me to introduce him to you.
Nobody gets to respond.
This is Boot Hill, a galaxy ranger. During our pursuit of a certain person, we crossed paths and just so happened to uncover a shocking plot being concocted by Mr. Sunday.
Of course.
Which is why we sought you out, to help the Astral Express save the world together.
No need for thanks. The Galaxy Ranger's principle is correct every injustice one sees. That's how you lot in the Cienjo put it, right?
This isn't right.
More or less.
I mean, Boot Hill, this would mean we can't...
Hold on a sec. This is the first time I'm hearing about this certain person. Who are you chasing?
Now, Sparkle couldn't be both Boot Hill and Black Swan, but they were both together. Unless she can, but...
It's, who was it again? Don Hung. Do you remember?
What?
No, that ain't it. I just can't seem to recall.
Run made you forget?
Weird. My neurochip
That's
hasn't
kind of...
registered any malfunctions.
It's kind of what she does.
Huh. I can't seem to remember either.
Unless Black Swan did that.
What's going on?
Heck. Forget about it. If
Are
it
they gonna
slipped
make
all our
everyone
minds,
forget
Rick and that
Acheron?
person was just a minor scoundrel.
Sad.
Unimportant. Ain't gonna stop us from piecing together the story anyhow.
Good luck with that.
Yes. When the dust settles, I'll just think of a way to recall it in the memory zone. Everyone, let's hurry up and look for Miss Himiko, shall we? She's now a minor star on Penacony, and the entire hotel's concerned about her well-being.
You're right.
Okay.
Let's head to the lobby then.
Boot Hill,
You guys go.
you got to say for yourself.
I'm an outsider, after all. I'd rather not disrupt the long-awaited reunion.
Alright. It's just weirdly, like, calm for what we just went through, I guess.
Look, they're with the...
Yawn.
That's all right. In these times of conflict, for the sake of utmost safety, it is only right that the Alliance steps forward to mediate on behalf of the Astral Express. We must not allow you to take unnecessary risks. Furthermore, despite the IPC's eagerness for success, it prioritizes peace above all. And the family, trapped though it may be, professes a desire for harmony. The Alliance has always won people over with reason. I firmly believe both parties can indeed put aside their differences and come to a peaceful agreement.
That's
The
optimistic
General
of you.
possesses a deep understanding of the greater good. With the Cienjo Alliance mediating, peace for Penacony is within reach.
You flatter me. But ultimately, it's been all down to the Express. Without your efforts, this sweet dream paradise would have been claimed by the last remnants of order before there was even a shot at peace. Well, would you look at that? Here comes the big hero.
Hi. It was nothing, really.
Here's the galactic baseballer, the paragon of both heroism and humility.
Are you okay? I heard you couldn't wake up. Are you feeling unwell?
Don't worry, Mr. Yang. There's nothing wrong with her. She practically burned through a lifetime's worth of jokes on the way here. What about you, Mr. Yang? I heard that even Miss Robin wasn't spared. And that guy locked you both up.
It's a long story. But at least Mr. Sunday took it easy on us. He used an ability called tuning to connect our consciousnesses with his. In other words, he imprisoned us within his consciousness.
Only we had Senti with us.
Thanks
Never
to
would have
General
happened.
Jing Yuan's destruction of the Harmonious Choir, we were able to escape.
He used that tuning on us too. Does that mean that we were almost imprisoned as well?
Are we still
I
imprisoned
can
with the tuning?
confidently say now, he was truly after a fair fight with us. Had he wanted, he could have easily taken us down, without so much as lifting a finger.
Okay.
Speaking of the Oak family head,
Yeah, I'm
Where is he
99%
now?
sure that this is some sort of mind control
It's
or
complicated, but in a nutshell, he's now the former Oak family
some sort of
head.
illusion.
The IPC has named him the key figure in the family's Penacony split, citing a threat to cosmic peace. He must represent the family and answer for the unrest caused. His trial is set to take place at Pier Point. The family quickly labeled him and the remnants of the Order as enemies, declaring the turmoil an internal rebellion. This move effectively barred the IPC from intervening in family affairs on both moral and rational grounds.
Everyone really has their own agenda, after all.
Then, what's going to happen to Miss Robin? She and Sunday won't be able to deny their involvement in the Charmony Festival. They're siblings, after all. Why by the side, General.
I can only say that this incident is an unexpected mess for the girl. The Alliance will try to persuade the family to consider this matter carefully during mediation. It's time, everyone. The IPC's key members and I have agreed to consult one another before the upcoming negotiation. Do any of you wish to sit in?
Kinda, yeah.
Given the General's invitation and the matter's significance to the universe, the crew will naturally accept. However, if the IPC has any reservations...
Why, of course you're welcome. They've mentioned that your team is a trusted ally of the IPC in Penacony, so there's no reason not to welcome you. Besides, if there can be reliable observers from the Astral Express present, discussions will go more smoothly. So, what do you all think?
Well then, we shall oblige.
I'm kind of allergic to those types of situations. I think I'll just head back to my room and start packing.
Not to worry. Himiko and I won't take care of things.
No, I'm gonna go. Let me go.
I'm afraid I'll also have to return to the Express first. The conductor is worried about us. It's best I go and
Text him.
explain the situation.
Thank you. What about you, Will you join Welt and me? Or have you got other plans?
This isn't some sort of dream or illusion or something. Then their line delivery is super weird for this particular conversation. Something tells me I only have one real option here.
Good guess. Although I'm not too sure of the reason, the representatives from the IPC have insisted on her presence.
Okay.
Allow me to lead the way.
I mean, that's fine. That's
Follow
what I
me.
wanted to do anyway.
The negotiation will commence at the hotel lobby. Everyone, please follow me.
Mr. Aventurine and Miss Topaz are here too.
Okay.
Oh, and who is that over there?
The Intelligentsia Guild's Dr. Ratio. This assembly is quite something.
Now, they wouldn't have a venturing just pop back.
It's been a while, my Astral Express friends. I would also extend my sincere thanks to you, General of the Lawfu. The presence of everyone here assures that the talks will likely reach a conclusion that satisfies all sides.
Oh. Looks like everyone has come with expectations. Care to share?
Hey, why don't you tell us what happened to you, buddy?
Topaz, if you please.
Sure, leave it to me. In summary, it's good news. After much deliberation from the Strategic Investment Department's Council, the absolute majority of members have agreed to the following resolutions. In light of long-term considerations for interastral peace, and by authority of Pierpoint HQ, the Strategic Investment Department, on behalf of the Interastral Peace Corporation, will permanently relinquish its claim on Penacony sovereignty and offer unconditional support of the family's rebuilding efforts on Penacony.
Alright.
Now that's something.
So the IPC does see the big picture, huh? What's in it for you guys? Doesn't that mean Aventurin took a hit for nothing? Yeah, what happened to you?
Well, if that's what it takes to bring peace to the entire universe, it's a price I'll gladly pay.
Has the IPC finished sharing all its thoughts? Then it's our turn. The Guild, much like the Genius Society, has taken a keen interest in the recent calamity in Penacony. Ultimately, both parties have agreed to a comprehensive collaboration, offering technical support for the reconstruction of Penacony. The floor is yours for the finer points, Mr. Screwlum. Enlighten us, please.
Organic life's unrelenting search to understand the realm of inner spirituality is something I both admire and envy. Inorganic life has no mechanism to evoke dreams. But when my mechanical impulses are activated, my inspiration circuits will start to operate. and I will enter a state defined as imagination. Every time, within the realm of imagination, there emerges a fire from the shadows. It is warm, bright. I frequently ponder this flame might represent the essence of intelligence. A cluster of inspiration.
Sounds to me like you're praising the dream that Penacony advocates.
They are nothing but projections of my thought system to me. Desired, but unattainable.
Yeah.
But after learning of Penacony's accomplishments, I have come to realize that the flame is not beyond my grasp. After deliberations with my partners, we have decided to defer the progress of the Simulated Universe project, and instead assist the Intelligentsia Guild as technological consultants in the research of the Dreamscape and Memory Zone, so that these assets may be better used to serve humanity.
Not only that, we've also established contact with the Garden of Recollection through the IPC, and they've pledged their support for our research endeavors. I'm truly happy for the Dream Chasers on Penacony. The cosmos' brightest and, let's admit, dimmer intellects are now at their service.
Yay, it's a big W for everyone. I keep getting this feeling that this is all too good to be true. Glad we're establishing this.
It's hard to imagine members of the Genius Society taking an interest in such mundane research. Never mind. At the end of the day, this is a positive outcome.
Which one of us are real?
No wonder everyone insisted that she be there.
It heartens me to learn that everyone is willing to put aside their differences for Penacony's plight. I trust that everyone will surely reach consensus in the upcoming negotiations.
Am I real?
Looks like Penacony's future is decided. I'm wondering, is there anything else the crew is concerned about?
Honestly, everything.
Peace is our greatest wish. Beyond that, we desire nothing else.
Well, that's good. Now that everyone's minds are at ease, I shall take my leave. You may now depart with peace of mind. The Alliance will deal with all subsequent procedures.
If that's the case, it appears that we have nothing else to worry about on Penacony. Looks like it's time for us to embark on a new voyage.
Sounds good to me.
You two head back to the Express first. I'll pick up March and deal with
Just
the checkout procedure.
appears out of nowhere.
Miss Black Swan, you have a matter to discuss with me, yes?
Nothing escapes your attention, Miss Navigator.
You've been with us this whole time, huh? In any case, she and I will be waiting for you and March on the Express. Let's go. Our time on Penacony has come to a fruitful end.
Penacony's journey ends here.
Well, seems the dust is finally settled, no? Well done, friend.
Where were you? This hotel is even more luxurious than I imagined. Can we really afford this, Father? Don't worry, Penny. Your father has worked hard his whole life. What remains is all for the sake of this trip. What's wrong, Penny? You can speak to me. It's nothing. I was just thinking. Mother, is she really here somewhere? Is this where she's been for all these years? She must be. Ever since I heard the name Charlotte the Dream Artist, I had known that this is where she must be. Penny, is there something on your mind? You mustn't keep it to yourself. I am your father, and you can tell me. Father, do you think this trip was really worth it? We used up nearly all the money we had to our name to find her. Plus, do you even think she'll be willing to come home with us? She left us without even a word. All these years have passed, and she has not even tried to contact us once. What's more is I feel like we are perfectly happy, just the two of us. If it weren't for those old photos, I would have almost forgotten what Mother looked like by now. Penny. I'm sorry, Penny. I know how you feel. I understand. It's just that. I had to come here, Penny. I love Charlotte. I love your mother. And now that I know where she is, I simply have to find her. Even if it is just to see her for one brief moment. I understand, Father. Let's go and check in. Thank you, Penny. Oh my god. Zaka 3.
Greetings, noble one.
The late Emperor has left Penacony. I, Zaka 3, will inherit the throne and carry on the duties of the late Emperor. If you are in need of help or in any kind of trouble, feel free to approach me. It is my duty and honor to serve my subjects. Do you know what kind of person is the late Emperor? She's more... wonders most is the kind of emperor I am. The late emperor was apparently a tyrant. Okay. Oh, alright. Let's quote-unquote head back. Okay.
Welcome to the Interastral Peace broadcast.
Ahem! Looks like everyone's present. Let the navigation meeting commence then!
Let's continue.
This a meeting to decide our next stop? How we doing this?
Who invited you?
Show of hands.
Hold your horses, cowboy. It's for those to decide.
What are you still here? What are you still here? What in tarnation are you guys doing here?
Allow me to explain. Mr. Boothill and Miss Black Swan submitted a request to temporarily travel with the Express for their own personal reasons. As you all may know, the Astral Express never declines any passenger whose heart yearns for the distant stars. Therefore, they will be traveling with us for a while until they reach their destinations.
Whoa, the Express is going to be much livelier now. But, Miss Black Swan, you better not use your memo keeper abilities to pull any pranks.
It's hardly my main concern.
Understood, Miss Marge. I promise you, you'll never see me in your room while you're taking a break.
Don't! You're freaking me out. Alright. Now that everyone's met everyone, we can continue our navigation meeting. Firstly, Pom-Pom wishes to thank everyone. If it weren't for you all unearthing the truth about Penacony, Pom-Pom would have never known where Mikhail and the rest had gone.
Sure.
What they had to go through was regrettable, but I reckon they all fulfilled their wishes. And it was thanks to all of you. Thank you, everyone. Now then, we come to the crux of this navigation meeting. We must decide on the Express's next stop. Let me introduce our current options. The first choice is from Himiko, the oceanic planet of Lushaka, a planet composed entirely of water. Many aquatic races reside there. Of course, it's also the home planet of the venerable, nameless Mikhail. The second choice is the agate world Melustanen, suggested by Welt. It's famed as one of the initial sites of the Stellaron disaster,
oh boy,
and the place where the beauty Idrilla ascended.
Today, it's celebrated as a planet of undying allure.
That sounds kind of cool.
The third choice is Edostar, a planet nestled within a vast ion storm region, currently under assault by the Antimatter Legion. However, the distress signals from there have recently ceased, prompting the IPC's
Oh my God.
wish for us to check in on the situation.
Is it LV-426?
The
The
last choice,
aliens there?
courtesy of Black Swan, is the glass belt Petravia, a massive belt of asteroids that was turned to glass by the Lord Ravager Zephyro. These days, it's apparently known to house one of the branches of the Morning Actors Troupe.
Ooh, so many options. I'm seeing stars already.
Next up, everyone will select the destination that they wish to visit. And then, we'll put it to a vote.
Though the fact that the distress signals have ceased means we're probably too late. But I still think we should investigate the situation there.
Yes, I agree. As Nameless, should we not extend a helping hand?
Just remember to bring
You and Don Hung make good points.
lots of
I'll
guns.
throw in a vote for Edostar too.
If that's the general sentiment, then we should indeed investigate. I vote for Edostar too.
All votes for Edostar! Looks like we have a winner! Next up, Edostar!
Well, it's not that easy,
Then
that's for
this
sure.
navigation meeting is adjourned. I'll go check the warp jump coordinates. Everyone can catch up on some rest in the meantime. When it's time to make the jump, Pom Pom will make an announcement.
There's still some time before the jump. What should I do?
Please give me some insight into this situation.
How about a chat? Over here.
Okay, give me a sec.
Please let this trip be uneventful. Please let this trip be uneventful. Please let this trip be uneventful.
Yeah.
What's with you and always copying the way I talk?
Its imitation is the
last couple
sincerest form of
trailblazing
flattery.
Expeditions have been downright terrifying. It's about time we had some fun, cozy, and cute adventures for a change.
Yeah, you know that's
Come
not
on,
happening.
start praying with me. Please let this trip be uneventful. Please let this trip be uneventful. Please let this trip be uneventful.
Okay, well, keep at it, I'm sure. Just staring at the...
For some reason, I'm suddenly stricken by the feeling that we haven't crossed paths in quite some time.
You're always in my heart, Don Hong.
I should have known better than to expect anything serious from you.
Said I wasn't serious. This time you must disembark with us when we reach our destination. True, we decided to stay home for the past 2, even though you eventually came.
Astral Express sure is comfy, but I got one tiny problem with it. How come there ain't no potent drinks on this ride?
There are too many buttons.
I can live without malt juice, but at least stock something else.
Pom-Pom doesn't trust
Like
anybody
that
with
white
alcohol.
gem, calm as dirt and not too pricey.
Our Express is only rated 12+. Is that like what the game is rated? Simcoe's coffee not strong enough? I'll help you ask the
Thanks,
conductor.
sister. Any low-cost swill will do. I ain't fussy. All these years out in the wild, and now I'm bunking in luxury. Gotta say, it's quite the treat.
Welt?
You're fast becoming an excellent trailblazer. It's an honor to be able to watch you grow.
Stop flattering me.
Don't downplay your achievements. Everyone has witnessed your growth. I've known many warriors in my time, and only a few achieve the kind of growth you have. Back home, where I'm from, you'd be rated at least an S tier. It's not been easy for you these past few days.
Be a Valkyrie, is that what you're saying?
Earned some downtime. I'm looking forward to seeing how you'll perform on our next journey.
Come to think of it, this trip to Penacony was the first time we trailblazed together, wasn't it?
Hopefully can twirl. Too dangerous. Yeah, let's go again.
Don't worry. We'll have plenty of time to spend together on the Express, so there'll definitely be more chances for adventures like this. Turn in early today. You've really been pushing yourself hard recently. If you don't take this chance to recharge, it could lead to long-term problems. It seems fine when you're young, but it's a different story as you age.
Oh boy. Tell you that for sure. Alright. This one, what the hell? Shed some light on this.
Oh, you're here. Seeing your reflection among the stars in the porthole really does seem somewhat surreal. How
Ominous
about
music.
it? This journey of beautiful dreams. Was it to your liking?
What a roller coaster ride. It's just so peak. Keep it coming. Kind of left me wanting more, you know? Seems there are still lots of loose ends, no? It's nothing short of a deus ex machina. When the next survey comes, I'll be checking the 2 easy box again. It is kind of a deus ex machina when we realize if we go with the Black Swan saved us at the very end. There's still lots of loose ends.
There's a rich scent of curiosity here. Such memories can be irresistibly captivating.
Can I talk to
So,
Robin?
How about you hand that small parting gift back to me? I'm quite eager to have it back.
Okay, I guess I have no choice.
Oh, you're here.
Damn.
How about it? Ah, such an intense emotion. Makes you break out in a sweat, but you just can't get enough. So, how about you hand that?
Alright, I guess you can have it back.
Oh?
I wasn't the one. Is it not this card?
Never mind. I just stumbled upon a particularly fascinating spot in your memory.
Well, let's not talk about that.
Before I explain, I would like to apologize to you. This farewell gift I gave you isn't really a compass from the
So basically,
memory
it's
zone.
anything I pull from the standard banner.
Merely an empty light cone. Remember when we entered the hotel in the dreamscape for the first time? And I
it was a
procured a few
totem
trinkets from your
from
companions. Their functions are similar.
Deception.
This way, I can always be attuned to your location, ready to assist immediately if you encounter any threats.
So we're still dreaming. That totem wasn't.
But this is not its most intrinsic.
The top is still spinning.
Light cones are slices of light used to encapsulate solidified phenomena. This empty
The top
light
is still
cone
spinning.
is the
Black
same.
Swan.
It can etch your memories in their most vivid form, and then allow me to admire and manipulate them, turning them into unique mementos. All the world is born from the power of mind and soul, and that power is memory. To prevent ourselves from being forgotten by the world, we must make the world remember us. Or use our memories to recreate it. Life, seemingly vast, offers but a scant collection of impactful memories. Some joyful, some sorrowful, some light, some heavy. But you are different. Memory is a reflection of the future. Within that reflection, I see your unparalleled worth.
Oh, yeah,
You have
you
the
know.
power to craft memories that can captivate the world.
I just do
Your memory
do my thing.
can illuminate the universe's future path. And that memory will be as scintillating as the star clusters you see in this portal.
Just why you want to collect my memories, you're making me blush. Kind of how I responded. Help me see if I'm about to ascend. Just why you want to collect.
How adorable. But do you know the deeper meaning behind it? The reason is simple. In this grandiose and ostentatious dream of the families, only you personally experienced the entire course.
What does that mean?
Patience, my friend. I will reveal the answer to you, but that time is not now.
Why?
Turn around and take a look at your friends. Every one of them is reveling at the arrival of their next destination, all filled with hopes and expectations of their own present and future. Revealing everything at this moment would be a bit of a buzzkill, wouldn't it?
In what way?
I'm looking for an opportune time, a time when you're totally at ease. Perhaps when the night grows hazy and you're about to drift off would be the most
Surely you know how ominous.
How about one fine night? I will prepare the candles, aromatics, and even a cushy couch to create a cozy dreamland for you. And then I will tell you the answer in the form of a little bedtime story to lull you to sleep.
Hi! Hello! Attention all passengers! The express is about to make the jump. Please be seated and hold on!
It looks like we're finally about to set off. There are countless gleaming memories out there waiting for us. Why don't we just leave it at that?
I get a sense that I have no choice in this matter.
That's right. As a small token of compensation for playing that little trick on you with the empty light cone, I will gift you with some words. They hold great
Thank you, Miss Black
significance
Swan.
to me. Life is akin to a winding labyrinth where memories serve as our sole companions. You'll remember these words dearly, won't you?
I've already forgot them.
In the year 2158 of the Amber Era, the first year of the new epoch, the universe resumed its intended trajectory. The kindling of conspiracy smoldered in Penacony, the land of the dreams. Failing to erupt into a blaze, it instead flickered briefly on Klapoth's anvil, before vanishing in the blink of an eye. The dead and those fated to die remain in their eternal slumber, while the living find solace in deep sleep. All clamored in a cacophony of silence, and then went about their own ways. The cosmos emanated a vitality characteristic of a new era, all for the modest price of a brother and sister's mild grief.
Mild.
Babies are born as stars extinguish. The silver rail unfolds. The story of the Astral Express comes to a close, yet it also embarks anew. Time marches forward, heralding the arrival of a new chapter in the history of trailblazing expeditions.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. Okay, so where's our after credits scene?
Countless shooting stars streak the sky tonight. If you can pick the right one, it will carry your wish to thousands of distant worlds.
This is like the Metal Gear Solid end codec.
You're feeling very relaxed now, aren't you? So, then, it's time to tell you a little bedtime story.
Yes, Mr. President.
Let's start with a conclusion. The crew was defeated in the battle against Sunday. Everyone in Penacony failed, and no one survived.
Great story.
But don't panic. The truth, as horrifying as it may be, is not yet irreversible. There's still a glimmer of hope, and that's why I'm here.
Okay.
Next, I'll use this empty light cone that carries all your memories to relive everything that happened before. And when this story reaches its end, I'm sure someone as clever as you will notice that. There's a major flaw in the story you have experienced. Yet, within that flaw lies a glimmer of hope.
Okay.
Are you ready for it?
Yes, I've been ready for like the past 40 minutes.
Do you remember everything? When the clock turned back, the Express started a warp jump, sending you to a strange dream. You were bewildered back then, and then a Galaxy Ranger named Acheron showed you a way out. When you arrived at the Reverie Hotel, you met the doorman Misha and had a confrontation with Aventurine, an IPC representative. Thankfully, Acheron appeared again and helped you. After that, you saved Firefly and explored Penacony together. During the tour, you ran into Sparkle disguised as Sampo and accidentally entered a child's dream. There, I rescued both of you from death, but Firefly didn't return to reality. She realized the truth and tried to involve you in her plan, but that resulted in an accidental death. Even more unsettling, you soon encountered another murder.
Right, mm-hmm.
The 2 cases of death prompted you to investigate the truth behind the sweet dream. Despite your efforts to gather information about the 2 victims, you didn't make much progress. But you did learn about the watchmaker from Gallagher. Meanwhile, Aventurine was secretly carrying out his scheme, in which you were one of the pawns. In the midst of a fierce battle, Acheron revealed her true identity as an emanator of the Nihility and unsheathed her sword. That strike foiled Aventurine's plan and opened a passage between the sweet dream and the original memory zone. Upon your arrival at Dreamflux Reef, you learned the truth that death was actually dormancy, as well as the truth about the dreamscape, the Stellaron, and the bellboy, Misha.
My memory
split up
isn't
with
this
Sunday
bad,
and Robin,
so...
looking for a way to seal the Stellaron. However, it turned out that Sunday and the Dream Master had their own hidden agenda. And you had to engage in an ultimate duel on the stage of the Charmony Festival. Finally, the story reached its conclusion. You emerged victorious, with the Trailblaze triumphing over the Order,
Sparkle's
and
illusion.
Penacony embracing a bright and peaceful future.
Is that the key?
This marks the end of the thrilling journey in Penacony. I'm sure you've already noticed something unusual, haven't you? The major flaw, which contradicts all the known information, hides in this story.
I was attacked by Sparkle, disguised as Simp. That is what I'm leaning toward.
Sparkle. Yes, Sparkle. The most enigmatic and elusive character in the entire story. But, unfortunately, she was the first to uncover the truth, and she did purposefully attack you to create confusion. By the way, she left me a message to pass on to you. Always make sure you can distinguish reality from imagination. Is that a clue? You may wonder.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, although I'm pretty sure that the fatal variable has nothing to do with that masked fool.
Okay, well, damn, I was pretty... Acheron unsheathed their sword and revealed the power of Nihility, fake deaths of Firefly and Rabbit. First encounter with Misha, death, disguise of dormancy. So one thing that I've been constantly saying throughout all this is why did they assume Firefly and Robin were quote-unquote dead during this whole thing when they died in Dream, or at least... Okay, let's go with that next.
Well, although the fake deaths of those two ladies don't align with our initial assumptions, this fact itself doesn't contradict the information we have so
I'm
far.
gonna get this so wrong then.
I'll go ahead and eliminate that incorrect answer for you.
Oh, there. First encounter with Misha. Acheron. Acheron opening the path to Dreamflux Reef. Death disguised as dormancy. Why would dormancy attack us? First encounter with Misha at the hotel. That's so vague. I don't remember anything he said then. Or if anybody else saw him for that matter. I don't know, I kind of want to just know... Let's see what Acheron... Because...
Are you suggesting that the sleeping and shapeless never bestows its gaze upon anyone?
Not necessarily
and thus
that.
No one can truly possess the power of the Nihility? That's a very astute guess. But unfortunately, Acheron did progress further down the path of the Nihility.
My logic was more that
unwavering belief in
her
liberating
sword
the
strike
world
didn't
from the grasp of paths surpasses
isn't
the
what really brought
capabilities
us to
of
the
ordinary humans.
reef, but okay.
I'll discard that incorrect answer for you. Take your time and
Feel
think it
dumb.
through.
I know I'm gonna watch
variable?
people play this and they're all gonna get it right. Misha.
Little Misha. Or should I call him the Watchmaker? He's only a segment of memory in a dream bubble, but his ambition for the Trailblaze led him to leave the bubble and embark on a grand adventure in Penacony. While Misha is a rather special Memory Zone meme, and he was granted power by the Trailblaze, there's still one thing that he shouldn't be able to do. A life born in the Memory Zone could never manifest in reality. So, why did he appear in the Reverie Hotel in reality?
Okay.
The answer is simple. He is the one fatal variable that contradicts all our known information. This means that you, who wholeheartedly believe in this
Surely
memory,
we haven't been dreaming this entire time.
are still trapped in the dream state.
Well, I mean, I know this
very moment.
But is this implying we were
Wake
always
up, sleepyhead.
Dreamscape?
Break free from this eternal dream and return to the real world. We'll find our answers there.
At what point?
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Right.
This way, darling.
Okay. Interesting, interesting.
Not another one. Thank you so much, Black Swan.
Finally, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
Deja vu is strong. Deja vu is strong with the scene. What happened?
I understand you must be confused, and we'll do our best to shed light on the situation. However, before that, it's essential to know that this place is the rift between dream and reality. A place reserved only for those who have awakened from Enna's dream.
The Order.
Do you remember Sunday's ambitious plan? He intended to harness the power of the Stellaron, the collective will of over 100,000 Oak family members, and the desires of everyone in Penacony to usurp the harmony and restore the order.
Unfortunately, it didn't stop there. From the early days of our journey into Asdana, we were already affected by the Stellaron. That strange dreamscape where we met. Maybe it was a sign that your thoughts were beginning to drift away.
Now back at the beginning of the story.
I don't think the goal of the Order was to put everyone into a deep sleep. Quite the contrary. They used the Stellaron to catalyze the leakage of Asdana's memoria into the material world, allowing the dreamscape to blend with reality.
Did anything I do
happen? A lot of
happen?
memoria from the Beyond the Sky Choir. As time came and went, the dreams eventually became indistinguishable from reality, and reality became an illusion. People think they are awake, but their spirits have long since stepped into the Temple of Order.
This is what makes Enna's dream so powerful. In this paradise governed by the Order,
What was that noise?
everyone indulges in their delightful dreams and lives happily ever after. I believe what you experienced in the sweet dream, except for that flaw, was real. Only in this way could you reach the destination, lifting the crisis in Penacony and embarking on your next trailblazing expedition. If it wasn't for Acheron's plan, we might have been trapped in this dream.
Yeah, so that's why you warped out.
Fortunately, while the path of the Order governs all things, it can't affect the Nihility. I came to realize this when the Dream Master tried to expel me at any cost.
This is also why you felt a sense of peculiarity when traveling with her.
Have we met before?
Well, I'm not as fortunate as she is. Even if I'm a memo keeper, I was still influenced by the power of the Order and fell into hallucinations. However, thanks to your memories, now we still have a chance to turn the tide.
For mortals, even if they possess the great power of a path, they can't create a flawless world like gods do. That's why there was a flaw in your dream. In other words, once you have realized the world is not real, you'll have a chance to break free from the dream.
The flaw in your dream lies within Misha, who could have never appeared in reality. When I turned the pages of your memories, I realized that I was in an illusion too.
Still have a fighting chance.
Now Sunday has usurped the power of the Harmonious Choir through the Charmony Festival. Asdana has thus fallen into Enna's dream, transforming everyone equally into the notes of the Aeon.
Failure doesn't mean weakness. Only the strong can gather the will to resist the order and try to break free. We still have a chance, though. To make it happen, please, Black Swan, guide us to those with a strong will.
I really didn't expect this to keep going this long.
All right, please come with me.
These people
I might still have to split this.
They're the ones who accept Enna's dream and indulge in their happy illusions.
Their eyes are dulled, their lips curl at the edges, as though transfixed in overwhelming joy. Okay. Clockwork is completely ineffectual. So I would assume... Probably the same thing, huh? Yeah.
Stream forth, gleam gold plates. Yeah.
Oh, who are you? I'll save you, sir. Oh, okay. Go and fetch the family guard! Oh, guess we have to fight. Hey, friend. Safe and sound. I'm so small that I almost got stuck between its fangs, haha. Even though I know it's just a dream, it's still thrilling to have those things staring at me. Don't you think so? How'd you get stuck in here? Oh, that. I'm ashamed to say I'd been sick lately. I fell too deep in a sleep. When I opened my eyes, the atmosphere of the hotel felt a little bit strange to me. I had been meaning to go to the lobby and check out everything there first, but unfortunately these things surrounded me before I could get halfway. Thanks to your timely arrival, I've been spared from unexpected calamity. Please allow me to express my sincerest of gratitude to you.
We have to get out of here fast.
Even though it's not good to stay here for long, I'm sorry, but please allow me to take my own time. Can I help you? The Pepeshi once gentle expression immediately grows intense, and a dim red line suddenly lights up his eyes. You don't know why. Somehow it feels as though a completely different soul has emerged beneath its skin. Ha! Just a few pieces of trash, but enough to get scared stiff. So it turns out they really are useless without me around. What's up? You usually shun me badly, but now after just a few days of not seeing each other, you seem distracted. Did I say at the start? Be careful. Don't be clingy after chatting with someone for a few times. Are you okay now? I don't know what methods they used, but they must have involved that girl. Oh, nearly forgot about you. Pepeshi suddenly turns around, and the light that fell upon your face felt like it belonged to some kind of apex predator. Speaking of which, I have to thank you for waking me up. Call me W. Upside down M. Haha, very perceptive. Everyone who's met me thinks that we're nuts. I just don't get what all the fuss is about, though. Every time I see those panicked idiots, I lose it and start laughing. Your eyes are very peaceful. I like that. I like quick thinkers and reliable people. So, why don't you be a good person and do me a solid? In Golden Hour, there's a Dreamscape motivator called Ran. She is very important to me. She's usually hanging out near Clocky Plaza. If things were normal, I'd definitely go over myself, but as it stands, things are a little delicate right now. How about it? You do me a solid? I'll be at Ideen Park, waiting for the good news. And once you're back, we can grab a drink together. Side quest. Okay. Right. Well, probably didn't need to do that right now, but whatever.
Stream forth, gleam of old threads.
Am I stupid? Is it this way? I am. Dude, stupid. Wow. Still here. Luck. I almost thought this was a trotter. Oh no. Nope. There we go. Oh my lord, this is quite a path. Anybody come over here? Oh. Come on. Nope, come back. That's not quite close enough. Crap. Okay. I didn't realize I could just stay in this view, so let's push it. Now. Cheers. Okay. Okay. Am I trying to go to that one? My treasure. Get out of here. Yeah. Bye. That's it, I think, right? Hold on. Math on nothing. Thanks. Yeah, I see it. Oh. Sorry. Okay. Wait. Yeah. There we go. More treasure. Treasure for the treasure guide. Can I just leave? They are none the wiser. Later, jerk. Mm-mm. This is a way to treasure.
Stream 4.
Oh.
Gleam of old place.
Anyways.
This is what exploring the cosmos is all about.
Very cute of you. Thing here. No. So I guess we have to go back. It's open? No. Okay. Which way now? This way.
Stream 4. The gleam of old trees. Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Don't worry, I won't.
Stream 4. Gleam of old plains.
Hold on. Gonna go here now. Hold on. Give me this. There we go.
Stream forth the gleam of old floods. This is what exploring the cosmos is all about.
Okay. Did I just go backwards? No way. Oh. Oh my. What do you have to say? Yeah. How many birds are there left? 5?
Here we are.
Robin?
Robin?
Robin, are you okay? Are you real? Are you the real Robin?
Finally. You've
Do you know us?
Let me introduce you to Robin. She woke up from Anna's dream by her own will, and it's this tough lady who led us here with her song.
I woke up for the same reason as all of you. In the dream, I experienced something that could never occur in reality.
Are we going to lock it up in a cage? I want to see it fly freely in the sky.
Without us, this bird would be too fragile to survive on its own. Do you want it to die?
No, but...
Then let's take care of it together until it can return to the sky.
Huh?
Birds have wings because they're meant to fly. Even if they may crash on the ground one day, they shouldn't be trapped in a cage. Birds belong to the sky, so we should help them return there, right?
I suppose so.
The illusion was so impossibly blissful that I realized it was just a dream. And
Like
this
the
is our
Matrix.
final hope.
First versions of the Matrix.
Anna's dream is founded upon
People
a harmonious
rejected
quiet.
it.
Namely, everyone's shared wishes.
Too perfect.
It will only materialize once the aspirations of all beings in Penacony merge as one. At present, it has become impervious due to people's desire to remain slumbering within the dream. And in order to destroy it,
We must kill all of them
we must make everyone in Penacony want to wake up.
by killing all of them.
Now comes the tricky part. How do we do it?
Well, how did we do it for the spiritual atom? Maybe we should just go back to Anna's dream? I don't know, it seems dip. But let's see what she says.
You want to go back? Unfortunately, human consciousness
that's...
always gravitates toward reality. Now that you've seen the flaw in the dream, there is no turning back. Humans yearning for sweet illusions borders on obsession, leading them to subconsciously resist the harsh reality. Therefore, I carefully selected a moment where she was completely unguarded, guiding her to uncover the truth herself to make her regain her consciousness. However, to wake up everyone in Penacony and get them to share the same determination, that would be nearly impossible.
Indeed. I'm afraid it's almost as difficult as resurrecting an eon.
They say nothing terrible can happen in the dream. Did we show them that something terrible can happen?
Stay here and do nothing.
Dunhung.
This is a critical moment for the whole universe. Who cares about some dumb number?
Waking up too? Well, someone enjoys making it dramatic.
Thanks to Black Swan.
You're welcome. And thanks to the memo keepers in Penacony too. I believe your partners have also awakened from their dreams.
This is the first step of our plan. With the assistance from the Garden of Recollection, those who possess a strong will, like you, will gradually awaken from the dream. These free wills are the discord that will sway Anna's dream.
However, awakening a mere handful of individuals is insignificant compared to the vast number of people immersed in the dream. We must find other ways to awaken the free will of millions of people within a short period of time.
Sing about it.
If breaking through from the inside proves
Robin,
challenging, we
sing
can
about it.
seek assistance from the outside. We've long been aware of a potential solution.
Oh?
Asdana is a galaxy known for its abundant memoria and the remarkable phenomenon known as synesthesia dreamscape. When people first enter this place, they often find themselves and others sharing a collective dream. At this very moment, there is only one dream encompassing the entire Asdana system.
So, you mean, if we can attract a large number of outsiders to this system, their free will would intertwine with this dream and shake it to its core.
So we need...
However, those outsiders might also succumb to the dream and become the foundation of the
like
order
we already
instead.
did. But this time for real,
The real
which
challenge is,
which before wasn't
how
real.
can we gather
I think.
a huge number of people as determined as you within a short period of time?
Looks like
Hold
the
an
Jade
anime
Advocacy's
convention.
allying oath will be the only solution.
Yes.
No need for that.
Oh?
Keep your once-in-a-lifetime treasure. We don't need to bother the Cienjo Alliance for such a tiny request. You want thousands of people with unwavering free will? That's easy.
Twitter?
Just leave it to us Galaxy Rangers.
You
Alright.
can gather Galaxy Rangers?
How many Galaxy Rangers are there?
Outsiders may see Galaxy Rangers as elusive and disconnected individuals, and actually, they're right. And that's why we have a tacit understanding among us. Do you know what it is, Acheron?
It's the relic I returned to you.
Exactly. Its owner must have told you that it's meaningless to anyone other than a Galaxy Ranger, and that it can only fulfill its purpose when returned to its rightful owner. Because it's a burial artifact, worthy only of a hero who has served the Galaxy Rangers with honor. When its light illuminates the universe, it means the fall of a hero. And in the direction it falls, countless meteors will streak across the sky. Those meteors are Galaxy Rangers, coming from all corners of the cosmos, driven by a shared purpose.
So it's like
without questioning the cause or counting the cost.
the end of Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 2.
The shooting stars of the hunt only descend on the longest night, and with them comes the dawn. We've stayed silent for far too long. Now, It's time to remind all the cowards, oppressors, and villains of the universe of our presence. I'll be the one to ignite the first spark.
I'm glad you're having
Once
story
the
presence.
dreamscape is swayed, I'll complete the second step. I'll fine-tune the slumbering souls with the Song of the Harmony, interrupting them with the discord of Trailblaze,
Sing.
and guiding them towards reality. It's true that some people are born strong, and others are born weak. If the Trailblaze is the target of heroes, then the Harmony will guarantee that the strong help the weak. Only the people of Penacony themselves can be the saviors of their homeland. Their path of happiness should be forged by themselves. While I may not be a nameless,
You can come with us.
I'm willing to instill courage in all those who need it.
And you can be one.
This includes my brother as well. Anna's dream is too cruel for him and everyone else.
Your plan sounds well conceived, but still, it appears somewhat idealistic and romantic. The flaws rooted in human nature can't be eradicated overnight. Do you believe these efforts alone are enough to convince everyone to
What about
choose
Sparkle's
the
button?
right path?
I don't know.
I agree with you, Black Swan. That's why the most critical aspect of this plan is not to convince everyone to choose the right
Realize
path,
what the wrong path is?
but to inspire them to save themselves.
Okay.
So, you're the key in the end, I assume?
You're going to play the villain?
The Harmonious Choir possesses the power of an emanator. To overcome it, you'll need the same level of power. The final step in destroying the sweet dream will be my responsibility.
That's a relief to hear.
Now that our roles are assigned, let's get to our battlefields and pose a grand finale.
May I have a moment alone with you? There's one more thing I need to explain to you.
Anything. Please.
This grand festival is drawing to its close. This is the starting point for the ultimate stage of our journey. Just as it marked the beginning of all the stories in Penacony.
Never facing unprepared. This is where Firefly uncovered the truth. Your words still carry a profound significance.
Only by reflecting on our steps can we remember the path we should be walking on, and the companions who have walked alongside us. There's something you should know. We were able to locate you within this boundless dream, and find the key to breaking free from the dream. All because of one person's unwavering dedication. Firefly. She awakened from the dream ahead of others, discovered the Express amidst the stars, and brought us valuable information about the remnants of the Order. She may have been aided by the script, and it came at a cost. As you know, Firefly is a stowaway who entered the dreamscape in a different way from ours. Without the dream pool in the hotel or assistance from the family, she can only awaken from this dream in one way. A real death. We mustn't fail her determination. I'm not implying that we must win this fight no matter what, but our resolve should match that of that courageous lady. Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Very well. Now, please close your eyes.
Sorry, I have to look at this. Let's see. Must include me as Harmony? Okay, crap.
Heard.
This group of people, bro.
been ongoing.
Damn, look at this. That's cool as
If I
fuck.
remember correctly, it has lasted for decades, or even centuries. The unwavering determination of the Hunt followers persists
Then
even in
thirsters
death.
really want that moon.
Thankfully, we've guided those lost souls to their lives beyond. They were heroes in their time. And they won't be reduced to puppets of the nihility in their death. You see, the shadows on the sea have vanished. Do you remember? He once said that the sky would clear when the regrets of the departed had faded away.
But it's still raining.
I know.
So,
Because Acheron still has regrets.
all this? Why did this rain choose me?
Because someone's regrets haven't been fulfilled, perhaps. Mortals who walk the paths are like sailors on a vast ocean, leaving behind a trail that creates countless ripples of possibilities. These ripples last longer than the fleeting lifetimes of humans. And for some, their presence leaves such a strong mark that it's reflected in the waves. Sin-thirsters, the obsessions of the Pathstriders. They emerge from the depths of Ix, seeing themselves as masters of their own destiny, unknowingly repeating the actions of their past lives. They emerge from the nihility and head toward it, leading purposeless lives. However, these hollow phantoms, they have journeyed with me for such a long time.
Oh. So this is how it is. I'm already dead.
Yes.
Are you watching over me?
This is my duty, as Acheron, the Watcher.
Yep, Acheron, the river
I'm
separating
the path to the abyss of the nihility,
life and death.
guiding every soul reluctant to become one with it. Back to this side.
Karen the ferryman.
But if this is what the departed ones expected, should you try to change it?
Just because they expected it doesn't mean they want it.
I don't know. But someone once told me that when the inevitable moment came, he hoped that someone would stand at his grave and place a bouquet of flowers.
Even if it doesn't make sense at all?
Some tasks have to be done, even if they are pointless. I have experienced that much already. Please extend your hand, and then close your eyes. I'll carry your wish with me and fulfill it. Only then will I be able to put an end to the final regret by the Dead Sea.
Will I ever see them again?
Yes, that is certain. Because it was you who told me about the Express, your two former companions. The expedition cut short by the Swarm, your narrow escape from death, and your encounter with the Galaxy Rangers. And Penacony, the hometown to which you could never return.
Cool.
Yeah. For countless times, I got rejected by the family and had to pass it by.
Mikhail.
But I knew that my companion was still there. Okay.
Oh, right.
Are you still there?
Take my hand and come with me. We will leave this place. You'll embark on a long, long journey, shrouded in darkness. But fear not, as a touch of red will be awaiting you at the end of the path. That's the color of existence. Follow it, and it'll guide you and illuminate the way out. By doing so, you'll eventually reunite in the warmth of the sunlight.
Thank you.
May death be the end of your boundless dream, guiding you back to the waking world. Welcome to the horizon of existence. This place is one of the thousands of manifestations belonging to the sleeping and shapeless. And it's also an exit out of the nihility for the awake ones. Let's bid our final farewells here.
Let's know. Can't be the last time we see her. Venturing here. Let's see him. What's his plan? Steve aren't
Always
here.
distinguish between reality and imagination. All right, Gray.
Life is akin to a winding labyrinth where memories serve as our sole companion.
May your schemes be forever concealed.
Anna's dream is too cruel for him and everyone else.
To the imperfect tomorrow.
I still remember the question on the invitation letter. Why does life slumber?
Why does life slumber? We don't know the answer yet, but we're about to awaken from this dream. Or perhaps such is the answer itself. Leave this place. Return to where you belong, and awaken Penacony from this dream.
Will you come with us?
As I said, our plan is not about convincing everyone to choose the right path, but about inspiring them to save themselves. So, when will people actively save themselves?
They're in danger?
The answer is when they are in desperate situations. Like a drowning individual in the deep sea. When one's body and mind bear immense pressure, agony, confusion, and despair will follow. I firmly believe that. The fragility of humankind often freezes them in their tracks. But in truly desperate situations, they will strive to save themselves. And now, Penacony has enough heroes to lead them forward. It's through this inherent, self-centered instinct that people exert their utmost effort, even when they know their struggle is fruitless. As absurd as it may seem, it's their resistance. As for now, it is time to guide them, not as a savior, but as a nameless among those mortals. In this way, you will reunite in the warmth of the sunlight.
Swear to God, you're the only person I don't want to die in this. So if you're the one,
Before we part ways,
you're the only one who doesn't come out of this,
final questions.
I will actively be pissed off.
Far, you have forged unbreakable bonds with numerous individuals and entities in the Sweet Dream. Might I ask if you fear severing these bonds with your own hands?
I feel no fear.
If there is a vast, lifelike dreamland that is virtually indistinguishable from reality, a realm without death, where everyone can attain the happiness and fulfillment they deserve, living blissfully ever after, I would ask, would you wish to stay?
I would never want to live in a dream.
Imagine if this splendid dream were fated to fall apart. Friends, family, strangers, followed by the gentle breeze, soaring birds, the stars, and ultimately yourself. Everyone, and every face they remember. The joy and the heartaches, the vows sealed and those left hanging. All will inevitably march towards a predetermined ending. If you had grasped the journey's finale right from its inception, I would ask, would you still embark on this journey?
I would blaze a trail without hesitation.
I'm glad. The answer itself doesn't matter. What matters is that you've made a decision.
Now kiss.
Listen, touch, and ponder. And therein lies the sensation. Cherish it, because that's what makes us exist. Such is the only answer humans can offer when facing the nihility. If the nihility represents the primal fear of life, rendering any lofty convictions insignificant under their imposing shadow, then behind this shadow, there must exist the most fervent source of light in the world. Just as every life that edges closer to death fervently approaches the end of the nihility, we must pursue that primordial light.
Now, come to think that you exist in the nihility, and you watch over others to depart it, such a task is absurd and meaningless.
Nevertheless, someone had to do it. As for the meaning you mentioned, even if it's a meaningless task, I've come this far, haven't I?
Even if the future you forge may not even belong to you.
It may not belong to me, but it definitely belongs to someone.
What hardships you must have experienced. In that case, allow me to do something meaningless too. Please, tell me your name. Perhaps my existence will vanish in the next moment, and nobody will remember this conversation or your answer.
Do it. Say it.
But I believe that your name...
Say it, say it, say it, say it, say it.
...remembered. And this universe will remember it as well.
For me, some things are difficult.
Oh my god, stop drawing this out.
Yet there are others that I find challenging to forget. Such is memory, a creation of the past that blossoms into significance in the distant future. I remember that marks the start of my journey. the origin of the vibrant red hue in my life, and the most fervent element amidst every tempest. That's my name. Raiden.
Holy sh...
May.
Oh my god. They did it! Raiden May.
The Golden Dream is getting restless. In the coming long nights, I'm afraid you will face many setbacks and witness many tragedies.
May, no, please.
And in the end, you will only see in black and white. But please believe me, that in that monochrome world, there will be a glimpse of fleeting red. And when you make a choice, it will appear once more. What you must do is ponder its significance, then return to the waking world. That's where we all find our answers.
Oh my god.
Broken free from the dream of order.
We've done enough sleeping already. Let's show them a wake-up call.
Whew.
Listen to our song.
Do you have answers?
Who has Numbi? You
Never
do.
stop thinking.
Easy, Numbi. Easy.
SAS Perkibi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood. How noisy.
Liquidation!
How noisy. 0 points. Next. Fail. Get out.
Steady.
Watch your head.
Without order, how can the weak be righteous?
Fucking music, bro.
Listen up.
I'm asking questions.
Damn, skill point heavy here.
Hedge your bets.
Let the valuation begin. Liquidation!
All in.
If you have any objection, feel free to make your case. Disorderly noise!
Let's play our own. Let the show begin.
A test. Fail.
Sure, I'll play along. Still the same.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in.
Sink into a dream.
Easy, Numbi. Go, Numbi!
How noisy.
The market is unpredictable. Investing in
Okay.
victory means playing the long game!
will never choose to run.
Hedge your bets.
Disorderly noise!
Watch your head.
Disorderly noise!
Liquidation!
Wake up!
Disorderly noise!
No dirt.
Oh, not to me!
Still the same old.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Let's play our. Let the show begin.
Go Nuppy!
Down, noisy! All wishes are all things are part of the melody.
All in. Listen up.
Down, noisy! Answer me! Disorderly noise!
SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Sure, I'll play along.
Disorderly noise!
0 points.
Oh my, so much more still.
336 notes. I solemnly invite you to join the glorious chorus and ascend to the heavens!
No dirty tricks. All in.
Disorderly noise! Wisdom comes for
Answers?
Damn. Hold on. Shield is depleted.
Test. 0 points.
disorderly noise!
Hedge your bets. The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Watch your head. The market is unpredictable. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
The noise is fading!
Better cut her loose.
The dreamscape is indistinguishable from reality. Can it still be called an illusion? Noisy.
Let's play our own. Let the show begin.
I think having acheron would have actually been better.
Sure, I'll play
SAS
along.
Percipi. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
With this perfect melody I command, recreate paradise anew!
Ugh. That hurt. Robin.
Music.
There seems to be another kind of sound coming into the Order's symphony. Paniconi's first and last disharmony.
Watch your head. I'll take the lead.
Those imprisoned in their dreams are awakening for freedom.
Hit you with the train, bitch.
Robin, is that you singing?
Brother, you have heard their cries. This is not the paradise they hoped for.
Even so, they don't know where they should be heading. That's why I had to become the lone star in the sky to guide them.
Even if that star must hang in a perpetual night of solitude.
Nora's gonna cry so hard when she hears Raiden May.
Let the show begin.
The market is on right. Investing in victory means playing the long game.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe
I'll take it all.
SAS per Kibbe. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. 0 points. Disorderly noise.
Follow up attacks forever.
High reward. Confiscated.
Disorderly noise.
Answer me. 0 points.
Disorderly
Sure, I'll play along.
Listen up.
Let the valuation be.
Hedge your bets. It's on me.
I'm asking questions.
Disorderly noise.
The weakness of humanity cannot be redeemed by others.
No dirty tricks.
Wisdom comes protection.
Damn it, I probably should have waited to use that terrain before.
Disorderly noise.
Go Nuppy.
Noisy.
It's fine.
All things are part of the melody. Enjoy eternal peace.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Answer me.
Noisy.
0 points.
Sure, I'll play along.
Damn it, wake
Watch
up.
your head.
Disorderly noise.
SAS per Kibbe. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Wait for good tidings.
Damn it.
Easy, Numby. The market is on right. Investing in victory means playing the long game.
Noisy.
Test. 0 points.
Noisy. If we had never experienced solitude,
Okay.
how could we have embarked on different paths?
Let's just finish it, man.
Now, our final talk has concluded. All the work of creation has been completed.
We're the Galaxy Rangers.
Arrived. The embryo of philosophy will reshape for us all of reality.
This is a Final Fantasy.
If your paradise can save more people, sever my path with your hands.
Every time you break a layer of enemy toughness, you gain a certain collective shield. Break as many layers. Yeah.
Let's play our. Let the show begin.
And I wish I would have taken Ron May. Didn't force me to take Trailblazer. Alas. On the third day, grant language.
The will of the weak.
Insolent.
Let the valuation begin. Go Nuppy.
With this 7-day vow, I command you to heed my son. Insolent.
Uh-oh. I have a bad feeling about this.
Don't worry.
It was not you who created all things. It was humanity that created you.
Jesus. Very fancy. Not quite enough.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Insolent. Insolent.
Go Numby.
I'm asking question. Test.
Insolent.
I hit the mark.
have a noble soul. Don't be shackled by the past.
Blasphemous.
Damn.
Easy, Numby.
Watch your head.
The market is on. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Hedge your bets.
Blasphemous.
0 points. SAS knowledge, the measure of truth, and
Land his ass. Nice stock ratio.
So, why does life slumber?
Because someday.
What? Akana!
We will wake up from our dreams.
The night is still too short.
Brother, the dream is over.
In the first year of the AE 2158, a fiery conspiracy erupted in the land of the dreams, but soon faded in chaos and destruction. Whispers carried the tale of those fateful 48 system hours, when a sun teetered on the precipice of collapse. A paradise stood on the brink of destruction, and a world was poised to surrender to its new master. Amidst it all, a body decayed, a pack of vultures gathered, and a brother and sister were doomed for eternal separation. And so, an eon succumbed to slumber once more. Some celebrated this fall, while others mourned. Among the insignificant witnesses, mere specks in the vast tapestry of the universe, it was said that this time, the Eon met their demise with dignity. As the cosmos bathed in the radiance of a pure dawn, a tempestuous storm brewed on the horizon. The chant of everything for the Amber Lord grew ever louder. Yet, no matter how one contemplates it, time inexorably swings Klapot's colossal hammer in eternal cycles. The tale of the Astral Express reaches both its conclusion and a new beginning. Time marches forward, heralding the arrival of a new chapter in the history of trailblazing expeditions.
Brother, do you think the stars will fade away?
Where did that come all of a sudden?
Yeah, they do.
Because the constellation that looks like a bird, the Torrent Eagles,
They died long ago.
looks a bit dim lately.
It's the Torment Eagles. Don't worry, it's still there. It's located in the inner ring of Penacony and can only be seen when spring and summer overlap. As for the question you asked, I think stars do die, just like people.
The light lives on.
But do you know, sister? No star actually belongs to the present. The light we see from them is from a long time ago.
Yep.
Even after the stars perish, their light will travel millions of light years, spanning countless years, to illuminate the night sky of another world. In our paradise, I believe there will be a star like that, shining with the same light. Its radiance will last forever, and its name will be happiness.
No, not just one star. We should have 2 stars. Or maybe even more.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a deal.
It's a deal then. This is our promise, and nothing will sway our ideals.
Yeah, you bet.
Real this time. Right in May. She's gone forever though, but we never learn about her Kiana. Oakley the Musketeer. Oakley. Interesting. Ugh. So terrified they were gonna say loving memory of May or adventuring. Whew.
It's a pleasure to hear your voice again. Congratulations. You've become the biggest winner of this festival.
Are you calling just to poke fun at me?
There he is.
No. I'm just impressed. Not only did you venture alone into Penacony and discover the truth of Dreamflux Reef, but you also managed to escape
Again, she saved you?
with the help of that Night of Beauty.
Amazing.
Remember the recording you received from your Trailblaze friend? It's now the most valuable chip
What recording did you get?
However, this came at a high cost. Losing a cornerstone is a hefty price to pay. Diamond just called a meeting to discuss what to do with you.
Just as I expected. So is Diamond planning to demote me? Or kick me out of the 10 Stonehearts?
I don't have stone anymore.
Why don't you take a wild guess?
Well, alright. Then I'll guess. He's going to promote me to P46?
Alright. What will you wager?
Are we talking about a real bet here? I don't want to wager anything just to escape your clutches. But if it's just a friendly bet, I'll put on the line what I did when we first met. I'll bet my life, ma'am.
Interesting. But
Well,
since it's Diamond's call,
have you been wrong yet at all?
predict the outcome. I'm on my way to Penacony.
I wouldn't want to bet against him either.
Once everyone is settled, we'll return to Pier Point for the final showdown.
Sounds like I'll be out of the action for a while. Finally, a chance to kick back and relax?
Yeah. Leave everything to me and Topaz, child. Thanks to you. As soon as the Jade Stone was delivered to the family's compound, we finished up our preparations. The seeds we planted have taken root. Soon, it'll be time to reap the rewards.
Huh?
Acheron, is this my room?
Let's wrap it up for now. Looks like I've got a visitor here. Oh, so many surprises today. Didn't expect a Galaxy Ranger and wanted criminal to show up here. One who managed to take out 2 IPC members under the noses of our fleet. Do you understand what that means?
Screw Wubba Boo, I just put him to sleep. Don't try to intimidate me with that nonsense. Besides, I've taken down more IPC lackeys than the residual value you squeezed. And I don't mind adding a few more zeros to my wanted poster. I have a question for you. Be honest, or I don't mind putting a bullet into your head. Tell me, where is Oswaldo Snyder?
I have no idea who that is. Oh my god, you guys. Oh, that was a lot. That went way longer than I expected, bro. I am actually shocked that they flat out confirmed she was May. I thought they would always keep it sort of a assumption or a vague, like, they made it pretty clear when she said she defeated a Kevin, even though she didn't say his name. It was obviously Kevin. And it sounds to me like her Kiana probably did die. And it seems like nobody is still with her. And that's... As somebody who plays Honkai Impact 3rd, that's the saddest part of this entire thing. If she's gone too, well, then at least she went out saving an entire world. I need to think about that entire storyline to consider what my final thoughts are on it. I think the twist that we were always in a dream doesn't seem too out there. I don't think I came to that conclusion myself, but I'm somebody who just plays the story and lets things play out and doesn't really try to speculate too hard. Did it really matter in the grand scheme of things? I guess it did. Needed to wake those people up, or they would be stuck forever, and Sunday would be ruling over them. I just hope Acheron's alive. We know who Venturin is, we know Firefly is, Robin is. In the end, he didn't really lose anybody, with the possible exception of Acheron. And that will frustrate. It was a good arc. Enjoyed it quite a bit. Not a 10 out of 10. I think the death fakeouts in the beginning were a little like for shock value, and it's hard to take that in any emotional manner when you know they're not going to stay dead. Of course, they're not going to put Firefly in the game for 15 minutes and kill her. And if they did do that, that would be even more absurd. Then, in that case, she would have just been the most pointless plot device, almost like Tingyun. I guess we don't know is forever dead. And of course, Robin stayed dead. And they even drip marketed Robin before we confirmed she was alive. So, I mean, they're not afraid of spoiling their own game. I would probably have to talk on this for about like an hour to really get my thoughts out. I'm going to say a 7 out of 10. There were some great moments. The fact that them revealing Ride in May being the most emotional moment for me, I feel like that kind of actually dilutes the story as a whole, because that only matters to me as a Honkai Impact 3rd player, not as a player of Honkai Star Rail. It's hard to give that credit to Star Rail, because that's not like an amazing story writing plot point, so much as they just made Acheron a character that references Honkai Impact 3rd. Like, she could have just been an entirely different character if they wanted. She could have served the exact same purpose. We probably won't find out more about her. I think they're probably going to let the rest of her backstory fade away with the idea that everybody died besides her. In the end, maybe maybe her going with them is better result. Of course, I haven't even gone past the screen. For all I know, she's having a drink in the bar, and we'll see her in a few minutes. But I've been playing this for a long time, and I need to take a break, actually, like stand up from my chair before I have a blood clot and then die of a heart attack because I'm old. Thank you. If anybody isn't still on this journey with me, thank you very much. I got some Honkai Impact 3rd catch up on, so maybe that's already up by the time you see this video. Hell, maybe you've already watched it. Maybe I'm talking to nobody. But thanks for joining me. Everybody have a great night. Stay hydrated. It's a threat. See you next time. Bye. Goodbye.